clean shaven jammy today. I'll try to keep it up actually. Looks so young, yeah, I know. Alright. So how much flour do we need here? 3/4 cup. Oh, I was gonna weigh the flour. Oh, cake. No. I was coming back to it. Don't worry. Oh, tell me about my headphones. Oh yeah, just these guys. I just got some in-ears. They're KZ something, or rather Pro 20s. KZ. They're like a in-ear manufacturers. In-ear manufacturer. Anyways, but yeah, I figured I would get some in-ears so I can hear, hey, the music you guys are listening to, and to hear notifications if someone likes or subscribes. I can actually know, as opposed to ignoring. I think it's working. I actually don't think there's enough dough. Let me bring this over. Interesting. Well, so this is the thing. I cooked ramen all month. Most of the ramen recipes I looked at have pork in it in one way, shape, or another. So yeah, I was thinking my last ramen trying to make a vegan one just for the challenge, right? But I actually have made a vegan ramen when I was cooking Shokugeki no Soma food. And one of the ramens in that was Jochiro's special ramen. It had the broth was made with shiitake mushrooms. So the broth was shiitake mushrooms, and it also had soy milk in the broth. So it was like a creamy like a creamy version of it. This dough, I don't know. It's not feeling right. It is not feeling right. Alright, and now I'm actually going to make the soup. It's just what is it? A can of water. It's like 1-to-1. The can's like wonky. I almost spilled it. Essentially the way I'm using the Vegemite is like miso paste, right? Like if you're doing like miso in your ramen, you put it at the end and it's a touch of saltiness. So I'm treating this like it's miso paste. Because it is Vegemite. It is Australia's miso paste. That's the way I look at it. Hope you're all hanging in there. I'm just thinking in my head what to do about this broth. I've got some ideas. Again, this is my last ramen for the series. And probably my most weird one. Making sure I'm not smoking the house out. As thin as I'm going to get, because I've run out of room anyway, so I'm going to fold this out now. So you just be heavy with the flour here. Doesn't matter how much flour you got. So we're gonna fold this into 3 folds, and then just put more flour. You just don't want the ramen to stick together. More flour. Oh, so then we're gonna cut that. So we're gonna let that sit for a second. I want to make sure I don't destroy the second batch of bacon. I want these bacon to be crispy. So. Lid juice on there. Paper towels. I'll be right back. We're experimenting with random ramen, Vegemite Toastie Ramen. Cool. So I've got my Vegemite here. Let's try to pop that in there, hey? So that's going to help with the color as well. Birds, you love the hat. A fan of Attack on Titan. Oh yeah, man. Oh, I love it. I just love the symbol too. Like the design of it's just great. Food experiment. What's the rating for this experiment out of 10? I'm still deciding. I'm gonna get some of these flavors in my mouth and see. Look, the stress levels were through the roof. So I don't know what kind of like the stress rating was a 10 if that's being like super stressful. Darky looks laksa-ish. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Hey, but not as heavy as a laksa though. Food experiment. Why stressful? Because when I was expecting the base to be much different, like the soup. I didn't expect the cheese to break. I had this idea in my head that it'd be like this nice homogeneous mix, you know, of smooth, creamy, velvety cheese, but watery enough to be a ramen. I think my expectations were a bit high. So that I think, and then that just kind of made it a bit stressful. And then I made a second broth, which, to be honest, this tastes much better than the second one. So look, I think I made it stressful. Should have just accepted the broken cheese. And look, it tastes fine. So the tomato tastes really good in with that broth as well. That cheese, look at that. That grilled cheese got all soggy. Give it a go. Nice little dipper, like that's pretty good. Like, the little grilled cheese, like on the side, probably the best idea of the dish. Hyla, how's the noodles? Yeah, these noodles, it's good. Pretty much seeming. They feel like taste exactly like I did last time, just less salty. I made them too salty last time. Yeah, the noodles are nice. They're chewy, nice texture. They don't feel like a ramen noodle like the way you expect a ramen noodle. Like they taste more like they're just thicker. You know, it's not like your classic real thin, but that's hard to get thin. It's so weird because I have no Vegemite in this cheese, in the cheese toastie. There's none in this actual sandwich, but you dip it in that broth and it's like, it's Vegemite's there. It's actually pretty beautiful. But yeah, I think it's good. I would like to try again, and maybe get the cheese not to break. The egg works nice as well. Am I just saying that it's tasty because it's my stream? No, look, I'm eating it. If it wasn't tasty, I wouldn't eat it. So like this little grilled cheese, it's got no Vegemite on it. You put it in the broth and it tastes like... Okay, I have to make everything yummy. I know. Brigitte needs to be my taste tester, hey? Because... That's super yummy. Okay, come on. There's bacon in it. Brigitte will eat some tomorrow. I don't think she's gonna come out now. I think she's I'd be happy for her too, but I doubt she will. Oh yeah, she can try it off screen if you want. Yeah, Brigitte, you gonna try it? Let me give you you gotta put one of those in. Alright, we're gonna get a second opinion for you, Kate, because you're not too trusting of me, which I understand. I think it's yummy. She's biting it. She doesn't trust. Yeah, it's a broken cheese broth. Yeah. Just move the mic. She can talk it. Are you gonna type it? She will leave her comments in a review, in the comment section. So we'll Did you try the cheese? The grilled cheese? Mm. Yeah. Really, did you try the bacon?
It's really good.
Did you try the egg?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No egg.
Oh yeah. She will talk to you in the comments. So for Thursday, I'm actually gonna start. We booked Coco into daycare for a day, so I've got the whole day. Oh hey Ren, how you doing? This is what I'm cooking on Thursday at during the day. Yeah. Ren, can we get to taste your cooking as subs? I know it's hard, isn't it? I can't. There's no way, I guess, unless you lived in Sydney or came to Sydney. That could work, but it's too hard. I will do some more things for you subs though, because yeah, just to show appreciation and whatnot. But thanks again, guys. Have a good night, and I will see you all Thursday.